concerning everything that concerned me and you. Some of you tonight will probably say that 2014 was a rough, rocky, and reeling year. Some of you probably would say, I'm glad that it's almost over. But before you come to some negative closure tonight, be fair about it. As you gauge and measure this year, don't let one or two experiences cause you to declare that the whole year was a disaster. Because tonight you're probably not going to get a whole lot of folk to agree with you on that. Because if it was all that bad, then what you doing here tonight? I know tonight that there were some cloudy days. I know tonight that there were some days when the velocity of the wind picked up. As a matter of fact, there were some days when it got kind of rough and rocky for you. There was some sick days. And I ain't just talking about sick in the body, but you were sick in your spirit. There were some days that the devil had you so discombobulated that you ain't know whether you were coming or going. As a matter of fact, you were getting ready to throw in the towel. You were getting ready to shut it all down. As a matter of fact, you were contending with your own self. If this is the way it's going to be, then I might as well go head on and go do what I used to do. If this is what my walk with Jesus Christ is going to turn out to be, then I did a whole lot better when I was doing my own thing. Some, even in 2014, laid down your assignment, set it on the table of time, and went about doing your own thing. But I'm glad tonight that the long arms of God will sometimes let you get by, but never away. Yeah. Some of you here tonight experienced what you thought was the worst time of your life. Some stuff happened that you couldn't add up. Some unexpected stuff came up. But tonight, we got to be fair about it. And we got to be truthful about it. And that is tonight that didn't destroy you, has developed you. You don't know about nothing if you can't take something. You don't even know how you measure in Christ unless the wind blows. You don't even know whether you're anchored in the Lord unless the storms come. And just when you thought that the storm was about to take you out, Jesus stood up in the midst of your storm and cried out, peace. Be still. And your raging storm came to a mighty calm. And then the Lord, so kind and so fair and so long-suffering us, looked back at him and told him, he said, now next time the storm comes, you don't have to call me. By faith, I'm going to give you power and authority. But you can stand up in the middle of your own storm and tell your storm, you got to cease. Storm, you got to go. Storm, you can't hang around here. And if the storm decides not to go, tell your storm, I'm just going to ride you out. Have I got a witness in here? Because some storm, they ain't going nowhere. You just going to have to go with the flow. If the storm is up, hold on, go up with it. If the storm For the believer tonight, the storms come with purpose in mind. The storm comes to show us that, hey, look, the God you serve is very much in control. Yes, sir. The enemy orchestrated it. Almost convinced you that he had power and authority to take your life. Power and authority to destroy you. Almost convinced you that you were not only helpless, but you were hopeless. But you heard a quickened word and encourage you to understand that every day is not going to always be a sunshine day. Every day is not going to always be a day of comfort. That there are going to be some rough days. Some days of uncertainty. Yeah, and if you think that 2014 was like that, if your name is Christian tonight, you better double buckle down. Because the closer we get to the end, the more the enemy try to show how bad he really is. But the enemy tonight is just like the dog who barks without any teeth. Makes a whole lot of noise. He growls, but he ain't nothing but a whole lot of barking and no biting. Yeah, he's the kind of dog that can't hurt you, but you're trying to make you hurt yourself. And tonight God says, don't tell me to sicken. I'm gonna give you power to sicken. Aren't you? Tonight, don't you want to be in a position where God can watch us do some things instead of us always watching God do some things? Tonight, don't you want enough power to be able to stand up and tell your situation, guess what? You better get under control. You know, that you can speak to your sickness, that you can lay your hand on your body and declare by the stripes of Jesus, I'm healed, delivered, and I'm set. I'm set free. I'm set free. I don't know about you, but in 2015, whenever the enemy is in the neighborhood,
there's the boogeyman up here.
I want him to know that the house I live in,
every time
you ain't gonna have no free reign. If you want to scuffle, if you want to fight for your life, then don't stop down. But if you ain't ready for the fight of your life, you better go next door. Because in 2015, we ought to ask God to empower us. That when the enemy is in the community, he can look at your house and see faith wrapped all around your house. He can smell the power of God coming from your house. Until he tells the imps that are with him, we ain't going there, we'll go further down the road because it's trouble in their house there for us. God says, I want to take you to another level in 2015. I think I told you on Sunday, now you got to understand that the devil and the demons that you dealt with in 2014 are not going to be the same imps and demons that you're going to deal with in 2015. Because the devils and demons in 2014 failed. What's the hell witness in the Did you hear what I said? Yeah. That group that the devil sent to destroy you in 2014, they failed. So he's got to go back in 2015 and concoct another group to try to send them on the scene to do what the 2014 group did not do. But guess what?